Hey, you want to hear some poems about ducks?
No.
Nah.
Nope.
Maybe. Howdy, folks. Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG Quantus server, hanging out here at the villager farm. And, you know, it's working great. You can see the pile of guys there. I made a few changes, so instead of having them suffocate here, instead that block goes down some 12 plus blocks down there into some lava so that they burn up that way. And something else I did, dip into the water. I didn't want to go to the water. I wanted to stand on one of these. There we go. I raised the platform where the doors are to up above. That worked down there because there was a separation from the breeding cell to down there. And so that worked just fine. But when the little baby villagers were there, they were right in and counted as part of the number of villagers with that door set. And so, yeah, do little baby. That's one of the shady traders. We don't like them. But it throttled things down so that as soon as I got 3 or 4 of the babies, it wouldn't breed anymore because there were enough there. And so once they grew up and came over, and then I got rid of them, then it would say, oh, okay, there's new room, and it would proceed. So it was a great way of throttling it down so that there was no time did it have the danger of exploding and causing too many villagers, but it was very, very slow. And I needed, it was like the first 15, 18 villagers, not a single librarian came through. And the whole reason why I built this were for the librarians so that I could get a mending book. That was the entire purpose. I'm thinking 8 or 10 librarians finally came through as I AFK'd here, and I was, there goes one growing up and coming over. I sat here and AFK'd, and it also means that the witch farm is still running, which is fine because we can use the glowstone and redstone there, which is great. But, hey, librarian, that's the guy I want. Well, after about 8, 10 of these, and leveling them up or with the trades, going through each of the trades so I could see all 3 of the enchanted books, no mending. None whatsoever. So I was going, this is going to be a long slog, and Mistaken was going, yes, it's been taking forever. But, good news, we got mending. Oh yeah, it's Mistaken. She found a villager that had mistaken on it, had mending on it, and so we went, yay, doing the happy dance, yoo-hoo, yay, because now she's moved that villager into the villager trading hall, and mending, and mending. Well, this one had mending before, but this one now has mending on it as well. This, I think, is a darn loaded sword. Unbreaking, looting, XP boost, fire, which means sometimes when I put them on fire they hit me and that puts me on fire, which is not much fun. Sharpness, soulbound, yay for soulbound, mending, and life stealing. I think the life stealing is one that if I hit them it gives me some healing, I think. But you can see that all of these things are 100% repaired, which is great because these were down a third to half. And I'm going, oh, yeah, so much better. Loving it. So I'm thinking that that's definitely the way to go. So, guys, you didn't get me any mending. You are destined for the chopping block. and got a great suggestion to go ahead and set these guys up into a Tinker's Smeltery and get some emeralds that way. Well, I can get emeralds pretty easily, but I do like the idea of rendering them down because they were being obnoxious and not giving me the stuff I needed. So definitely liking that idea. Let's head off to the villagers, and I'll show off one villager that I decided to keep. Just one. Alrighty here. Let's see. Yep. These guys aren't going gangbusters, but they certainly are going nicely. This guy right here. Well, first, mending. Very, very nice. And I purchased a life-stealing book when I already had one in my inventory, so I didn't know why I needed to, so I stuck that there, so anybody can use that. But this guy right here, this guy, hello, standing right in the way of the witch hut. This guy here is an alchemist, and the nice thing about him is he sells these splash potions of regen 2, which I'm looking at that and saying, I could make them, but I would much rather to just go ahead and trade for them at this point, because yay. The reason why I want those, oh hey, you got some experience there, yeah. And he reset, perfect. So the reason why I saved him is we are getting ready to start advancing out of the Iron Age into the Magic Age, and to do that we're going to kill some withers. So that's why I was thinking I want mending on my armor, and I want soulbound on my armor. And, you know, having some regen potions will be very, very nice. So where's the soulbound? This guy over here, I traded a whole bunch. Hello, how are you doing, Frank? I traded a whole bunch of emeralds to get the soulbound. So all my stuff now has soulbound on, which is mighty, mighty good. And I'm happy to have all that stuff, and that was my landlord sending me a little text. He did some work at the place. We had a big rainstorm and then followed by a windstorm, and there were a group of some really tall, I'm guessing it's some sort of pine. I'm not sure what type of maybe a fir, because the fir have the more wider leaf thingies than the pine, which are the more pricklies. But in any case, 3 of them right next to the house were in a bad state. I'm gonna write up Toddy's thing. Oh, come on, stop it. Let's see, that's 14. So 4 of them were in a 3 of them were in a bad. No, I want 14. But there were 3 of the trees were in a bad state. Take me off. And they were leaning. They started to lean really bad because of the rain, and that weakened the root system, and also went ahead, and the wind afterwards was causing some grief. And so they were leaning close to the house, which is definitely not good. And so he came over this morning and said, I'm gonna go ahead and push them over. He's got one of those big backhoe sort of machines, and oh, I'm right into the leaves. He's got one of those and decided to go ahead and push them over. So we went out there this morning and saw them pushed over. And, you know, let me see if I can put a little bit of video here of the second tree falling over. So, with that done, that's been the fun of today. And the little texting I've been getting from him is, I was saying, it's still running behind the house. Is the machine supposed to be running? And he was going, no. Let me come over and turn that off. I'm up here because I wanted to go ahead and actually get into the whole Tinker Smeltery, because I've completely avoided doing that so far in the server right now. Let's see, let's just dump them off in here, because I've got some regular regen potions I got off some guys. But I want to get a smeltery going. Let's sleep real quick. See, when I say real quick, it's real quick. And here, let's dump off the glass into here with the other glass. So, so I want to do that. And the one problem with the Tinker's Smeltery is you got to make grout. Here, let's take a look. Let's see, grout. You got to make this grout, and then you cook that up. Now, it's pretty easy. You can do a few with little bits of clay and the sand and gravel, or you can make 8 at a time. But once you've got that, then you want to go ahead and smelt that up into the seared brick, you know, some way or another. That just bores me. I'm not interested in making and smelting and making and smelting and making and smelting. I would so much rather do as little of that as possible. Well, it just so happens I happen to have 44 of these seared bricks on me, and I think the reason why is I've got the tool forge here. That requires 3 of the bricks, so that's 12. And so I think I made not quite a full stack of the grout. And I was looking at that the other day I was going, do I really want to make this? I said, yeah, I should. Ooh, where did I get these seared bricks? Did I find them someplace? I don't think I did. I think I actually made them. But I'm going to go ahead and make a Tinker's Smeltery with less than these 44 bricks. In fact, I think I'm going to make it with 36 bricks. And that's where you say, make that smeltery. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and there's several things. Let's get to a little bit of glass. And I can use the colored. Can I use the colored glass? I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and grab some of both. So before I get too awful distracted, you need the brains of the smeltery, which is this, and that's the controller. So we need one of those. See, it says right there, brain of the smeltery. Gotta have one of those, and only one of those, so that's fine. The next thing I need is a drain so that I can pull the stuff out of the smeltery. So there's my smeltery drain. And then that needs some sort of faucet. No, I wanted you right there. There's the faucet, so that goes together. And then I'm going to go ahead and pour that into a table. So this will allow me to get the bits and stuff that I need poured out. I can do castings with this. I could do the other way around and get the, what is this, the basin? Yeah, that's the basin. I don't want to do the basin. I'll get the basin, but for right now, no. And then I need something to hold the lava that's going to fuel it. Well, I could go with this. Let's put a single piece of glass. And that's the seared tank. Well, that's 8 pieces of seared brick. I don't want 8 pieces. Oh, yeah, so all sorts of glass will work. That's fine. But, yeah, I don't want that. That's far too many bricks. And, so, no, don't want to do that. So I could do this. This is the seared window. Well, that only uses 6 bricks, so that's even better. But I can do more. I can go with the seared gauge, which this one here only uses 4 bricks. Well, that's perfect for what I'm looking at. And then the last thing is I need 2 extra bricks. So there is my smeltery. Done, huh? Well, let's actually make that. Let's go over here. And I need some junk blocks. Hey, look, I've got some junk blocks right here. So let's go ahead and put the casting table right on top of that. And then I need more junk blocks. Let's see. This is going to have that seared brick right here. And then I'm going to put the smeltery drain. It's got a weird, is that big thing? I think that's like the back. So I'm gonna break that, and let's put junk block there, and let's put that out that side. Yeah, that gives me the small bits there, and the big one like it's pointing at the inside. That I think is the best way to make that look. And why did I get rid of that junk block there? I need that junk block there. So we'll put this one here. And then the brains will go right there. And then I need a tank. You will go right there in the back. And what I do need to do is get rid of that piece. I don't need that. And done. There's my my smeltery, all happy. Has an inventory of 1, just 1, but that's okay because I'm going to go ahead and put that faucet right there, and then I can get rid of this piece because don't need that no more. So why do I want that? That's pretty minimal, isn't it? Well, yes, because again, that whole I'm sick and tired of smelting grout. This will get me going. Now, to get me going really well, I need some hoppers. I've got some ducks, but I don't need the ducks. I need some actual hoppers. I don't see any, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's see. I also need one more chest. No, up here. One more chest. There you go. All right, so let's go ahead and make some hoppers. Toot sweet. Done. Okay, so this hopper is going to go boink. So from the casting table into that there, and then I need to name my puppies. So let's go ahead and put that one there. And where's my chest? There's my chest. And let's put... I didn't want to fall off of you. You can sneak off of these chests, which is not nearly as nice. That way I can put bulk stuff in here that'll be processed into the smeltery and then go through. So one of the very, very first things I need to toss into there is, let's grab some gold. Do I have aluminum? I don't think I've got any aluminum. Well, I got some bauxite. Where'd that go? I got some bauxite, but I'm not sure that might work as aluminum. So yeah, I might be able to make me some... Oh, forget it. I'm just going to do the gold and get a casting that way. And do I have a cheap ingot that I don't care about? Hey, there's a cheap ingot that I don't care about. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to go ahead and smelt the gold and put that in there with this ingot. And that will give me a casting. But I need some lava first. So let's break this. And I'm going to get me some lava. Nah, thinking about it, I think I'll just go with the tank I've got. So let's go ahead and come into here. Oh, come on. I want to get the... Nope, can't do it. Let's come over here, over here, over here. Because got to get the gold out of there. Out, out. Of course, pop out the opposite side. Where did you go? Oh, got it. Alright, so this is my happy smeltery. Let's toss the gold in there. This should allow me to go ahead and make that casting. And I think I'm going to need to fill in some leaves here just so that I have a more stable area to work with. But in any case, I'm going to go ahead and take this thing here. I'm thinking that I could put... let's get a junk block. Let's go ahead and grab one of you. And do I have a... You know, I don't, but I'll make me a simple... Oh, I already had a stick in my inventory. I will make me a lever. And let's go ahead and grab this stone right here. Hop on up. Put you there. Lever there. Let's leave that off for now. This should be done. Oh, it is. As soon as this receives a signal, like that just happened right there, it will pour what it's got. And that's perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for. So... You know, cats, you're leaving these fur balls all over, and you're not supposed to be doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and make some seared brick without actually having to make any grout. So this is the method I'm going to use to go ahead and create me the seared bricks. I'm going to go ahead and smelt the cobblestone, and each one of these will get me a seared brick worth. And after 4 of those... I can turn those 4 bricks into, or those 4 ingots into a brick. Let's see, seared. So this is a, yeah, that's a brick, and that's a brick. Oh, seared bricks with an S. So seared brick, seared bricks. So after 4 cobble, I can turn that into this, which is very nice. Or if I get the table, not the table, but the basin, then I can pour 4 of them into here and get this here, the seared stone. And I might do that because you can make all these different decorations, and all of them work as far as your greater sized tinker's smeltery. So there's your 1x1, super tiny, as minimal as possible smeltery. Perfect. And because I'm lazy and don't feel like making any actual seared bricks from Grout, because I don't know if I would call it as much hatred as Toddy has for making sticks, but I just really don't like making those at all, ever. ever. So here, I happened to make some way back when I didn't care as much, but now that I care, I'm going to go ahead and take care of it here. You know, that's not as handy because I have to keep giving it a pulse. It doesn't need to be this super fast, rapid fire pulse, but it would be nice to have a better dealy-wacky there. Where on earth did I put my... Did I throw that over in one of these? See, I have stuff, but it's a question of where did it all go? Yeah, you get to see all my inventory stuff now. Yep. I had... Oh, did I leave it in my bags? I may have it with me. So let's take a look at my bags, because this should have my super circuit maker bits in here. Nope, not there. Last one? Are you in here? No. Alright, so somewhere, someplace, I have my super circuit making components, and I think I'll make a little circuit that sends out a pulse maybe every 10 seconds. That should be plenty, so that I don't have to actually be here and turn that on, because once it's done, it doesn't do anything more. I have to actually turn that off and on again for that to work. And if I were doing an entire basin's worth of stone, I could sit there and right-click this and make it happen. But, oh, do I? Yeah, I don't have anything in here. It's not fast, but it works. So let me see if I can find... Oh, I've got it all here someplace. Okay, I have no idea what happened to it. Let me dig deeper into my bags and find out what happened to my super circuit maker bits, because I think that will work much better there. And it should take like no time whatsoever. Why didn't you tell me I had left it all down at the farming stations down there by the villager hall? Why? I had to rack my brains and try to figure out where on earth did I leave all this stuff. Well, it was down there. So I don't need you, but I'm going to need one of you, and let's go with the glowing, because I like that it glows. I think that's fantastic. And let's just slap this down right... Yeah, let's slap it right there. So I need a pulsar, and I'll stick that right in the middle, because that's kind of cool looking. And we will boop, boop, boop. I don't have to make the boop now noises. It makes it on its own. Let's go ahead and shift right click. That will go ahead and connect as an out, and that will go out there. And I'm going to steal this lever. Come to me, lever. And go. And I'm going to put that lever right there. And let's also put an out on it. Why are you not letting me... Fine, you come off. Let's put you one away. And now I can put redstone there. And it's flipping it, which I don't want it to do. But if I... Why can I not... I want that to... Fine. Stop ticking. I want you to be something like 10 seconds. There. 10 seconds. That's fine. But I want that to be an output. Why? There we go. Okay, so it won't take it from the side. Well, that's just silly. Anyway, this allows me to have a pulse every 10 seconds, or I can sit there and... or I can come in here and with an empty hand, I can turn the pulse off and say, stop vending anything. Like if I'm smelting out stuff and I want a lot of it to be smelted before it does anything, that will do it for me. So let's pop that off. And I should be able to slap them down here. There we go. And that was the one pulse. Yeah, I need more leaves here. So that was the one pulse, and then it's doing nothing more. How are we for here? Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff in here already. But now I can just come in here and turn that on as the standard little action. And every 10 seconds when it pulses, it will go ahead and throw out another ingot for me. Yep, that fast. And it'll just keep doing it. And I'm guessing that we probably will be... It takes more than 10 seconds at this point to smelt down that, which is just fine. So that is done. I'm not pressed for time in getting this into a bigger size, because yeah, I would like at least a 3x3, maybe a 5x5 or something like that, where I would like to be able to process an entire stack of whatever at a time. So I need to figure out what the internal size that needs to be. But this way, I don't have to make any new grout. I had 44 that I had found from before. Got 8 left over. Actually, we'll take those 8 and we'll toss them into here. And there. I'm not going to make any more grout. I don't think I need to. I can go ahead and make everything I want with this. Yay! No more grout. And I have no idea why I'm so antithetic, whatever. Why I'm so antagonistic to making grout. But, you know, Toddy hates sticks, making sticks. I hate making grout. There you go. It's that easy. Anyway, yeah, it's that simple. That's probably the tiniest Tinker's Smeltery you've ever seen anybody do on a server. But that's mine. That's mine for now, at least. I'm going to be able to do some other work. I'm thinking down below some projects off screen, because, you know, like, you really care. Link made a fantastic chicken cooker down below, but one of the problems is it's catching a whole bunch of feathers. Probably 3-4 times as many feathers as it does the cooked chicken, which isn't so good. So I'm going to go ahead and move it underneath the village tower, so there will be a storage door sticking out for people to grab the cooked chicken from, and that way the noise will be down lower and some sound mufflers to stop that, and then I can automatically take care of the getting rid of the feathers, because yeah, who needs those feathers? And I'm also going to go ahead and move the zombie spawner into the skeleton area and let that get worked on there, automatically picked up by the hopper minecart underneath there. But you don't want to see any of that, because that's kind of easily enough done. So gonna sit there and get ready. We're looking at ending the age with a big server activity next Saturday. So I'm recording this on Saturday right now. I think this will go up tomorrow, on Sunday. And so we're going to kill a bunch of withers. That's why I've got this armor. I don't think I really need to go make anything like special stuff. I've got a really good bow. I love this, the flaming and the power and the infinity. Oh, love that. Well, mending and soulbound is good too. I just also want to go through and make sure that everything I need has soulbound on it. This does. I will probably soulbound my ender staff, because I don't want to lose that. And then I may kill me some withers solo, just to get some nether stars some nether stars, so that I can put soulbound on this and soulbound on my shovel. And at that point, I think I really don't care. When I'm not using these specifically, I'll put them inside of the, where's my bag, yay! I put it inside this storage crate. I put all of these guys in there, and then this is automatically soulbound. So yeah, I'm good. Ain't that fun? I sure like it. Anyway, rambling. You know, I guess it's more important to show than do, but I'm just going to talk about it. Anyway, this has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG Quantus server, having fun making a teeny tiny smeltery, and no grout. Done with that. Not going to make any more. Anyway, I hope you had fun. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.